Back in the olden days, no one really considered what was in a burger or fries. No one really cared about the calorie count or anything. As long as they had a nice burger for a cheap price, that's all that mattered. However, it's 2019. We need to get with the program. Now, I know what you're thinking. Big Mac information? Who needs it? Well, parents do. The rise of childhood obesity has gone up from 1999 to 2015 by almost 5%. Now, I know that's not a big number, but let's look at it more in depth. As of today, the national childhood obesity rate is 18.5%. The rate varies among different age groups and rises as children get older. 13.9% of 2 to 5 year olds, 18.4% of 6 to 11 year olds, and 20.6% of 12 to 19 year olds have obesity. There are also striking racial and ethnic disparities, such as 25.8% of Latino children and 22% of black children have obesity. As of today, there's only one regulation for fast food companies, and that's to show their calorie count, which in a way kind of helps, but also it doesn't. A small could be 600 calories versus a large could be 1800 calories, and there's so much in between, so you really can't keep track of the calories you're actually ingesting when you eat at a fast food place. Let's think about how this affects early life. Remember as a kid, your parents would take you to McDonald's or Burger King for a quick bite to eat because they didn't feel like cooking, or after a sports event. Do you think your parents would still buy you the same thing if they saw the exact nutritional values that were in that Whopper or that Big Mac? If your parents knew that there's 160 milligrams of sodium or 36 grams of trans fat? To put it in another perspective, think about this. Every day, nearly one-third of U.S. children aged 4 to 19 eat fast food, which likely packs on about 6 extra pounds per child per year and increases the risk of obesity. Another way fast food restaurants need to be regulated is by the way they advertise. Today's children ages 8 to 18 consume multiple types of media and spend more time, about 44.5 hours per week, in front of their computer, television, and game screens. That's more than any other activity in their lives except sleeping. Research has found strong associations between increases in advertising for non-nutritious foods and rates of childhood obesity. Most children under age 6 cannot distinguish between programming and advertising, and children under age 8 do not understand the persuasive intent of advertising. Advertising directed at children this young is, by its very nature, exploitive.